you all saw the end. I'm not going to spoil it. Okay.
I don't know. I think about a third of this audience have not seen it. That's my guess.
By round of applause.
No, don't do applause.
If you
Do show of hands.
Yeah, show of hands if you did not see. What, you're missing out. Boy, are you missing out, right?
I hate CBS. I'm not going to give him my money. I'm not going to pay CBS my $6 a month. I work hard for that $6 a month. Can I have a mochaccino, frappuccino, macchiato with extra mocha, right? Vanilla, right? How much will that be? $6. Bite me.
Oh, no, bite me, Rainn Wilson. Fuck you. I'm sorry. Hello, my name is Random, and we got some words for Rainn Wilson here. So, for anybody who doesn't know, this clip that I just played for you guys came out of the Star Trek Las Vegas convention that happened over the weekend. And it's basically throwing some shade at some Star Trek fans who don't want to pay CBS All Access $6 a month. So, yeah, I don't blame them. All right. So for anybody who doesn't know, Rainn Wilson, he's an actor who is famous on The Office, the American version of The Office. He now plays the new version of Harry Mudd. And I say it's a new version because everything in Star Trek Discovery is a new version. It is a reboot without admitting it's a reboot. It is trying to erase Star Trek as we know it and replace it with this kind of generic dime store, mediocre, Gilmore Girls written soap drama schlockfest for people who are basically staring at their phones the whole time and only look up when they hear certain audio cues or visual cues, to actually know what's going on. So, Rainn Wilson, I was actually one of the people who said he didn't do that bad of a job, as far as I can recall anyway, from when I did my review of Discovery, or some of my reviews of Discovery. I don't think he was the issue on Discovery. It was a lot of the writing. And, Rainn Wilson, please, to kind of use your Starbucks analogy here, we will go to Starbucks and buy our venti mocha frappa crappa whatevers with a double shot of poison or whatever you throw in them. Because we know what we're getting from Starbucks. We know that we're getting, ingredients that are consistent between every Starbucks on the planet. We're getting the same recipe, the same quantity, the same, a shot is a shot is a shot anywhere. A grande is a grande in every Starbucks. It's consistent. It matches other Starbucks. We're not going to Starbucks and being served coffee by somebody who worked at a 7-Eleven for about a day and got fired because they didn't know how to make coffee. And now they're suddenly making us coffee at Starbucks, and it's crap, and it tastes like swill, and it tastes like watered down, burnt to the inside of the coffee pot sort of garbage. And that's what Discovery is. It is this watered down, tastes like burnt coffee shit, and I guess the best way I can explain it is to kind of pull up some images here from Twitter. Now, a good friend of ours, Angry Mr. Flibble, go subscribe to him. He's got awesome stuff. Check him out on Twitter. He tweeted this out, and this is kind of a great example of quality and consistency and why we're not paying $6 a month. Not because we're cheap, but because the quality and consistency isn't there. So, let me show you this. So we have a nice, awesome image from the Mirror Universe from Star Trek, the original series. And you can see the Mirror logo, the insignia here. It's a globe with a knife through it because the Mirror Universe is an alternate timeline in which humans decided to conquer the galaxy instead of explore it peacefully. So they decided they're going to go and conquer and take and rape and pillage and everything else that they're going to do. And in one of many possible alternate universes, we focus mainly on this one in Star Trek. I think it's the only one we've seen. And, so that was an original series example. This is a great DS9 example of the Mirror Universe, how Earth looks. It is not mirrored. It is not a universe in the mirror. It is another possible outcome of instances that have been, that people made different choices in their reality. People were raised and bred a different way in their reality, so they're out there conquering. And, they continued it in Enterprise, and they continued, and the Mirror Universe logo looks the same. It's a planet with a dagger, and all the planets are in the right place, or continents, planets, god gee. So Discovery makes me so dumb sometimes, and anytime I deal with it, I can't remember words. But that's okay. Let's look at what the Mirror Universe insignia is from the Star Trek convention that happened this weekend. And as you can see, you're supposed to stand right here in the logo, or on front and on top of their Star Trek Discovery insignia here. You're supposed to take your picture in front of it. You're not supposed to go from the back. I'm pretty sure the back doesn't really have anything. But yeah, this is how the Mirror Universe logo looks in Discovery, which it wouldn't be an issue. I mean, it still is basically a dagger through the globe, except the globe is now backwards for some reason. Yeah. Because in Discovery, they really honestly believe that our universe is mirrored. I'm not even kidding. They honestly believe that our universe is mirrored. That is why every episode of Discovery, anytime you see like Stamets looking in the mirror at himself and something happened like in that episode, and then Stamets leaves, but Mirror Stamets is there staring at him, because they're honestly so stupid. They think that the mirror universe is a mirrored universe. They think it's a universe in the mirror. This is why they're throwing so much Alice in Wonderland shit in there. They think that you go through the looking glass when you get into the mirror universe. That is not the mirror universe in Star Trek. And this is why we don't want to pay money for it, because basically we're getting these kind of hack Gilmore Girls level writing, or writers. We get soap opera writers. We get people like Alex Kurtzman and Akiva Goldsman who don't know shit about anything. I mean, Alex Kurtzman has said that Spock is the yin-yang to Kirk. That is wrong on so many levels. I don't even have time to get into it. First of all, no, Spock was not the yin-yang to Kirk. And that wasn't even the dynamic there anyway. You're completely forgetting about the Bones dynamic. That's another video for another time. Just my point with this is we don't want to pay for CBS All Access, Rainn Wilson, because it's garbage writing. It's low-level crap writing. Discovery, the Harry Mudd episode, the second Harry Mudd episode, I believe it was, where he comes back and it's a Groundhog Day episode where they have to reset time over and over again. He murders the entire fucking crew. Some of them with a giant fucking glowy gobstopper of death. I'm not even kidding. I am not even kidding. He has a glowing gobstopper of death here. No, Klingon boobs, I hit the wrong thing. Boop, go away. And that's another example of bad Star Trek writing. That's another, we're going to leave that in. We're going to leave that blooper in. I'm not going to cut. Seriously, though, you guys, at least I acknowledge it right away that it's a blooper. Star Trek doesn't understand what's wrong with it. It runs with these stupid ideas. And even the Harry Mudd episode where he basically murders the whole crew over and over again. He tries to sell the top of the line, top secret, super secret ship to the Klingons, and they just let him go. Like, oh no, you can just go. You only had the intent of murdering all of us and selling us to the Klingons. I mean, because dear God, we know that the Klingons wouldn't have murdered the entire crew. So he at least had some intent there to do away with the whole crew. Even if in the time loop that we ended up on in the very end of that episode, he didn't end up killing everybody or didn't end up killing anybody, he still did many times over in the time loops, and Stamets could remember all that. We knew how ruthless he was. We knew that Harry Mudd was going around killing people, and who knows, had his plan succeeded, he may have actually killed a lot of crew members. Not only that, he tried to sell their top secret ship to the Klingons with intent, and he actually contacted them in the time loop they ended up on. So yeah, they just let him go. Let him go, because Star Trek writing. There's no, let's reform him. There's no, hey, maybe we can memory wipe him. Maybe we can confiscate his device that he used to reset time and murder us a million times. No, none of that. This is why we don't want to pay for CBS All Access, Rainn Wilson. Not because we're cheap, not because we'd rather go buy Starbucks. It is because we don't want to spend money for shit writing. If somebody handed me burnt, watered down coffee at Starbucks, I would not pay for it either. That's how we are. This is not a matter of being cheap. So yeah, tell me what you guys think in the description or in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think. If you love this video, hit the thumbs up. If you agree with me, let me know. If you disagree with me, let me know. Thumbs down if you never want me in your recommended. Subscribe if you're brand new. Also, holy crap, I have a new crapping Patreon thing, and bloopers have been going on that, but sometimes they make it into the final episodes too. So go check out my Patreon. Check me out on Twitter. Check out Angry Mr. Flibble. Also, he's another awesome friend of our group, in our anti-Star Trek Discovery group, and he has a pretty awesome username, and if you get the reference, definitely stick that in the comments as well. And I will see you guys on the next video or live stream. Bye!